Alright, Saiyans back with another Dragon Ball card reveal, and today we're going to be going over the new SCR. Kind of already got spoiled for me, but this one I think is everyone kind of knew it was going to be this card. Then no one just kind of knew the abilities on it. So we'll take a look. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for your weekly Dragon Ball content, as well as giving me ideas of cards or deck profiles or videos you guys want to see on the channel. I take all this stuff into consideration, so make sure you guys give me your input. So, without further ado, we'll show what the card is. I already know what the card is, but I don't know what the actual abilities are. I haven't really read it yet. Good thing, right? Super Saiyan 3 Blazing Fusion. Ultimate 40k double strike. Permanent, reduce the energy cost of this card by 1 for each battle card with 1500 power in your drop area. Okay. Permanent, negate the skills of all other battle cards. It's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Because it doesn't choose. So when this card hits the field, your opponent, no battle cards have any more effects. That's pretty disgusting. When this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose all of your opponent's battle cards in energy and rest mode, ignoring barrier and place them in the drop area. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. Now, let's see. Okay, it didn't show anything else. Oh, interesting. So we'll go actually to the card here. So what's interesting about this card, and this is going to be a talk until Bandai comes out with a ruling for this card. Sorry. The first permanent, reducing the energy cost of this card by 1 for each battle card in your drop with 15k power. This doesn't say if it reduces the cost in its hand, if this reduces the cost in the drop area, in the deck, or just in play. Because it doesn't say anything, it just kind of generically stated that it's in play, which makes this card an 8-drop before play, which is terrible. Hopefully Bandai comes out and gives us a ruling on this. That way we can not have to deal with this, because if this card is an 8-drop, this card will never be played. It's not very good, and it's potentially the worst, one of the worst SCR, probably the worst SCR that they've ever created. Off of the fact you have to play it for 8. That's why. If you have to play this card for 8, it's terrible. Most games right now aren't lasting till turn 8. Let alone, I mean, most games aren't lasting until after turn 6, let alone turn 8. And you're playing yellow, so you have no real way to ramp up to 8. And that's why most secret rares have the ability to play out on turn 5, because that's generally how long the game should last, is turn 5, turn 6. So, now the abilities are awesome on this card. It's great. But there has to be a way to play this card out earlier. So hopefully Bandai, like I said, the idea that I was talking about in our group chat is hopefully this card just reads, it reduces its cost by 1 in every area. That's kind of what the intended permanent was supposed to say, in my opinion. I don't know what Bandai has thinking, but in my opinion, that's what I feel it should be. So it's reduced in the drop area, it's reduced in your deck and in your hand, you know, by a skill, and on the board for that matter. Because even if it's on the board, your opponent can't counterplay with battle cards. They can't play like Vegeta the Trickster. I mean, like, not Vegeta the Trickster, and Vegeta the Cruel. If it's a 4 cost on the board, your opponent plays Vegeta the Cruel. The counterplay ability comes in, so it plays it, but then the auto doesn't resolve because it negates all its skills. So that doesn't matter. So this card can only be removed by extra cards, which is it's fine. I think it needs to be removed everywhere. It just needs to be transitioned. It needs to be transitioned into basically saying it's reduced everywhere by 1. for each card, each battle card with 15k power. Now, what's nice is that it doesn't say yellow, so it could be, you know, yellow blue, it could be yellow green, it could be yellow red. Just says battle cards with 15k power. So I believe all the super combos have 15k power, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool. But yeah, we're gonna go look real quick at some cards, and maybe we can find something that allows us to play this card out earlier, if that's how it's intended. All right, so I'm just gonna search for Saiyan cards real quick. So like this card. So when you look up the top 5 cards, this card you can actually search out your secret rare. So that's pretty cool. If there's any other cards that search out Saiyans. This one, the Trunks. This Trunks searches out Saiyans as well. No, it's Goku's. I feel like there's gotta be another one. No, one searches out Unisons. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of cards that actually will search this stuff out. Thought there was. That's unfortunate. Yeah. This card does. This card can search them out, and it's a 15k card as well. So this will allow you to search them out. Now, none of the Gotenks cards. Yeah, none of the Gotenks cards search themselves out. They mainly just search out Gotenks and Trunkses. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that card could be played again. So it doesn't look like it has a lot of options to being able to be played out. It's still, I think it's an okay card if its cost in the hand is reduced. If the cost in the hand's reduced, we're fine. If you have to play this out for 8, it's pretty bad. Let me know what you guys think down below. Tomorrow, I know in the previous video, it's a cool looking box. Where's yesterday's video at? I don't see it on here. Guess it's not on here. But in the video yesterday, they showed how the card, kind of like a hint at the 2 cards. Yeah, I don't see it on here. They hinted at the 2 new cards in the video, and the one on the left, obviously the one that we just saw, had the Gotenks and Trunks fusion, had that, and then the one on the right had a moon, referring to probably a Great Ape card. If they're staying with the GT origins, we're probably going to get Great Ape Baby, which I think would be pretty awesome. Red hasn't had a really good secret rare in a while. I don't count Apex of Power. It's so tied to the Universe 7 archetype. But this, if it's Great Ape Baby, it could be Great Ape. I mean, if it's, yeah, it would have to be Great Ape Baby. It had to be Great Ape Baby, or it'd have to be Great Ape Goku from GT. Those are the only 2 apes that show up in GT. Pretty sure. So, but let me know what you guys think of this. Just always kind of curious to see what everyone has to say about these cards. And give me your ruling on what you guys think this Gogeta or this Gotenks card is going to be. Like I said, we don't really know until Bandai says something, so all we can do is assume right now. But that does it for me today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.